How many times have you been told that you're too sensitive, you're overreacting, you're overthinking, you're expecting too much? What if I tell you that you're not asking too much, you are actually asking the wrong person? Hi, I'm Shivani Sharma, psychologist, and today we are going to talk about why emotionally healthy needs often feel excessive in emotionally unhealthy environments. Why you think that you're too much? Actually, when you grow up in environments where emotions were dismissed, reassurance was rare, and your needs were defined and tagged to be inconvenient, your nervous system actually learned something dangerous. It learned that if I need less, I will be loved more. So, when in adult relationships you ask for consistency, clarity, communication, reassurance, and in response you get withdrawal, irritation, abusive behavior, bad words, you don't question them. You question yourself. And we call it conditioning, not reality. What is the psychology behind it? Healthy relationships grow
And then
and
the dragon
operate
flew
on
right over the
mutual
castle. It
efforts,
was amazing.
secure
Sounds like a
attachment,
wonderful adventure,
emotional
sweetheart. I'm
responsiveness,
glad you
and
shared it with
emotional
us.
presence. But if someone is emotionally unavailable, immature, avoidant, then your needs will feel heavy to them. Not because you are demanding too much, but because they are lacking the capacity. There is a difference between the two terms. Having heavy demands and having emotional standards. And majority of people confuse the two. Okay, then take a real life example. You say, "Can you please tell me when you're busy instead of disappearing?" You said this because you're emotionally exhausted in relationship. Now there are two responses. Healthy response would say, "Of course, I didn't realize that it affected you that way." Unhealthy response could be, "Can you stop complaining? Yeah, why you complain always?" Notice the difference. One person sees your needs, one person see your need as an attack. If the same pattern repeats, you may start shrinking. That's not maturity, that's self abandonment. Now, another point to understand here is that why do we stay? We often stay because we believe that if I'll explain it better, they'll understand. If I'll be calmer, they'll change. If I'll ask less, they'll stay. But, my dear friend, emotional availability is not negotiated, it develops within. Now, let's come to healing shift. Healing begins when you stop asking yourself, "Am I too much?" and starts asking, "Is this person emotionally capable?" This question alone protects your self worth. You're not too sensitive if you want reassurance. You're not too demanding if you expect efforts, especially mutual efforts. You are not too emotional if you want to feel safe. Your needs are not at all excessive, friends. So the goal is not to shrink your needs. The goal is to find someone or a space where your needs are respected. So if this resonated with you, please do share it with someone who constantly feels like I'm too much. And you also please remember, you're not too much. You are actually asking the wrong person. Thank you.